I'm going to move to Sagittarius. Sagittarius Love. So we're going to start with people, Sagittarius people who are in a great relationship, a solid relationship. Spirit, tell me what's going on in the solid relationships for Sag. Good, solid relationships for Sagittarius. Tell me what's happening for them. What are they working on? What are they... Okay. So, it looks like there's a lot of romance. I feel like you guys collab together. Yeah, I feel like you're creating your wish fulfillment together. Something here that you're working through, though. It could be something about grief. Let me look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's walking away from something. There was a tower moment. I feel like there's some spiritual enlightenment going on and some fear in this particular relationship, you know. There's some overthinking. So what I have here is the Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles, the Tower, the Emperor, the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Hanged Man, the Eight of Cups, and Four of Pentacles. So there could be money problems. There could be... Tell me why is this Eight of Cups here? Tell me why that Eight of Cups is here for the sweet relationship in Sag. There was a Tower. So that came out twice. So someone's... I mean, there's movement here. They're walking away from something towards something else. Towards wish fulfillment, right? So maybe it could be about a job. Somewhere where you can grow, right? So that's what I think this walking away is. I think it's about work. So tell me what the Knight of Cups is here. Okay. So this is about... like love. It's like a new beginning in love, you know? That's what the Knight of Cups is. So I feel like there's a lot of love in your relationship, and I also feel like there's something kind of changing in the relationship, you know? The way you love, something like that. Three of Pentacles. This is a divine timing thing here. I think you might have gotten, or you might be getting like some kind of messages of truth about the Three of Pentacles. This could be about work, like a new job offer. It shocks you. That could be the shock, right? So maybe somebody's walking away from work. Tell me why the Tower is here for Sagittarius. It's divine timing, like it's seriously the Wheel of Fortune. There's something here about expressing your truth. So I feel like you're going to have an opportunity to express your truth. Maybe to your boss. The Emperor is here. Yeah. I feel like once you express your truth, I feel like there's a new beginning here. It's truth that sets you free here for reals. So maybe it's talking, you know, together. you know, about what you guys want together. There's spirit guide assistance here for you. This could be about like having some kind of feeling like you don't have enough money to do what you want, right? And so it's slowing you down. It's making you feel like you can't do it. And again, this Tower comes out, divine intervention. It's like your doubts, like you want something, but you're doubting it. And Spirit's like, thunder and lightning crash right into the tree, burns it. Do you want to know something? Someone told me about a tree that got hit by lightning. And I wish I could remember the exact how long, but he said that that tree never really stopped smoldering for like a super long time. I want to say years. Tell me why you're confused here. Tell me why you're overthinking. What are you overthinking about? Maybe whatever this like new, I think it's a job. I feel like there's a new job coming in for someone. I don't know if you two are working together at it, like maybe you do something together, but I feel like it's important to not like overthink it to the point where you sabotage it, because that's what it's saying. Like you might have to move about this job and you're like, fuck, I don't know if I want to move. Hangman comes out. And that's saying like, look at it from the soul's perspective. So dear soul, what do you want Sagittarius to see? That it's really important to surrender whatever's holding you back. The fear of speaking your truth and living in the present moment, and focus on your strengths. Focus on what's good in your life. Focus on how empowered you are, you know? Like tap into that energy, harness that energy, right? And then 4 Pentacles. So this could be about like scared about money. Like, because I feel like you guys, I don't know if you're going to be called to move away or just travel for work, but there's kind of like a fear around it. But Spirit is saying like, trust me, if you'll just go down this path, I promise it's going to be better than anything you ever had. As far as like stability goes, right? Solid foundation. I feel like also there's something here about something that you're creating that's doing it. So if you guys are creating something together, it could be big. Like, so if you're working together, maybe you're going to travel together or something. So don't be so scared that you end up sabotaging this thing, because I feel like, you know, I mean, it'd be easier to just stay where you're at, even if you're not happy. But Spirit is saying, like, dude, this was part of your plan. This is how it's all gonna be, you know, like, make this foundation to the life that you really planned to have, the one that you wanted. So this is like a rejuvenation of new love here, right? So I feel like once you say yes to whatever this opportunity is, this faded opportunity, I feel like it's gonna like change the way you see each other. Also maybe make you understand like how deep your love goes, how far back it goes, like maybe a past life connection. It definitely has something to do with your money, like this whole plan, this whole story. It's about your finances and career. And I think it's possible that maybe you felt like you didn't have enough money, or you feel like you're lacking or whatever. Or maybe you just feel like you've had to work too hard. Maybe you're away from home and there's a new job, but it's risky. Like, and I think it's doing something you love. And I think it's bringing in stability for you. And like you're a solid foundation in your relationship. So here's what Oracle is saying, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. See what I'm saying? Like there's a new path and it's for both of you. Like you're doing something together and it's scary. It's a risk. It's like you're gambling, but you're not. So I think it's really important to like talk to your higher self and get into a position where you can hear them, you know, like what are they saying back to you, Sag? Like what do they want you to know? Okay. Okay, so that's the stable relationship. So some kind of new adventure for the two of you that's very profitable. Let me see what time it is here. Where am I at, Sagittarius? 11:33. For complicated relationships, well, that number just says something all by itself, doesn't it? 11:33. Okay, so let's, I don't know why these are the wrong way, but angels, spirits, guides, ancestors, archangels, ascended masters, thank you for all your help today. Help me give a clear and accurate message for Sagittarius. Oh, and the complicated love. Okay, so they're like 10 steps ahead of me with the cards here. They're like, okay, let's get moving. So we got the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. Oh, we're doing two people, aren't we? So we'll just put all these on person A. Three of Swords, the Death card, the Nine of Pentacles, and one more. Five of Cups. So somebody's working through like some grief here, trying to figure out where they do want to put their energy in. I feel like they're letting this painful situation go. I don't think they want to invest anymore. Person B, and the mutual energy spirit. Somebody's calling me. Okay, Sag. So the mutual energy between the two of you is the Four of Wands. You both want a solid foundation. You both want and think that it's capable of having the Four of Wands, which is happy, stable, joy, right? So the Knight of Wands, which could be your energy, you know, but it's like this free spirit energy, and it's a feeling of freedom, right? So if that's your energy, I feel like you were trying to figure out, well, where do I want to put my energy in? Certainly want to transform this broken heart of mine and become independent. And I want to just let go of the pain. That's what person one is saying over here. Person number two, Six of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Justice, and the Eight of Swords. So person number two could be wanting to make something fair. They could be working on aligning with their higher self. They could be traveling, right? They could be setting boundaries. They could be cutting out things that don't serve them anymore, things that are being enlightened to them now that they're in this chariot, you know, and aligned. And then they see like the moon, you know, like see what all these emotions were doing to them. And it's like, yeah, it had you like all up in your head, right? So I feel like person B wants justice for all of this, you know. They're really talking about it with the Six of Pentacles and the Justice card both. And then in between that is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like they're making this decision without their emotions at the moment. They're trying to anyway. So let's just clarify here. Tell me what happened over here with the Knight of Wands. Tell me what the Knight of Wands wants to say about this situation. Knight of Wands, what do you want to say? Okay, let's see. This person wants to say that they have unconditional love. And the Lightning card comes in and it says there's a surprise here, an awakening, and a transformation, right? So tell me what happened with the Three of Swords. Why is that here? What happened? It could be that, that's too many. It could be that someone was kind of a player, you know, like they don't really want to do a commitment. They'd rather be single, and it hurt this person, right? Because they love unconditionally here, person one. So what happens? Let's just say that Knight of Wands is a player. What ends up happening to person A is they feel they are not good enough, you know? And the transformation is talking about that particular thing, because that's what clarified it. Yeah, here it is again, the dragonfly. So it's honestly what's happening to person A is they're taking care of some kind of old thing from like a childhood trauma or something where they thought they weren't good enough, and they're letting it go. I mean, they're really letting it go. Yeah, so the Nine of Pentacles here is about tapping into spirit, you know. I feel like there could be some good advice coming from like your friends. So don't like cut them out here, person A, and have faith that love is coming. So whether it's with this person or whatever, I feel like there's love coming toward person one. It says have faith, love is coming. And it looks like someone's coming from no. This person that's coming out as the Knight of Wands is actually scared to death of being left. And so that's how come they never really plant roots, because they're just scared that the other person's going to leave, and they run. They just won't even allow it. And okay, tell me about the Chariot. What's going on in the Chariot card for person B? This is about letting go and loving you. This is about person B just letting go of whatever's happening. They were mostly working on themselves. This could be a twin flame relationship. I'm not going to lie. It came out on the other side too, but I just threw it back because there was like 20 cards, but it did come out. So this could be talking about a twin flame relationship and how it had to end so that you could grow and transform your life. And I see you kind of doing it with that Queen of Swords. What does Queen of Swords got to say here? What's she cutting out? What are you cutting out, Queen of Swords? I think you're setting boundaries with people and yourself. I think this person might have gaslighted you. Person number one might have gaslighted you. Didn't show your true feelings, and you're like, fuck that. Soulmate or not soulmate, the clock is ticking, and I'm going to start working on myself. I'm starting to make healthy choices for myself because I love myself. I'm just focusing on happiness and everything beautiful. Tell me about the Justice card. What's justice? What's justice for Sagittarius? Well, it's transformation with the snake. Something's changing. Like I said, I feel like person A might be the kind of person that doesn't keep their promises. They don't really even make a commitment, right? And so you may have just felt like all you were doing was competing for their attention. Who wants that? Not you. Not you, person number B. And you're like, no, this shit's changing. So how are you going to change it? Tell me how you're going to see the justice. So you're transmuting the energy. You're taking this sad breakup and this feeling of loss, grieving and mourning, and you're turning it. How are you seeing the justice? What is the justice for Sagittarius? What is the justice for Sag? It's the Phoenix, isn't it? It's being burnt all the way to the ground and coming out a whole nother person, reinvented, different mind. Tell me why both people have the Four of Wands as their mutual energy engagement ring in the coffin. So I feel like both of you feel like this could move forward, you know? And I think both of you feel like, honestly, the only person that you want is this one. But even so, person two, the second one, they are just saying like, twin flame or not, lover or not, unconditional love, yes, but I don't have to sit here and wait. I don't have to sit here and feel broken. Fuck that. I'm rising. I'm rising like the phoenix, and so it is, you know. So I feel like person A has a lot of attraction for person B, and they are calling in their soulmate. They wish for this to work into a wedding, or maybe it was a marriage, right? They know there's a lot of chemistry, and I think they might be a little bit of a control freak because they're trying to not control what's happening. They're trying to allow it to unfold naturally. Spirit is what Spirit's saying to person A. Person B wants to start out by flirting. They miss it. They miss how much you played together, you know. But person B kind of really feels like person A didn't love them back, or was hanging on to an ex, you know, that they never really fully allowed person B into their heart. Person B feels like this is true love, and they are trusting in spirit, but they're just trying to free themselves from the situation. And so let's get the mutual energy out of the romance angels. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens and engagement. So yeah, this thing could work out still is what it looks like to me. I don't know how I get these all fucking upside down and shit. Let's see. Let me get, so this does really look complicated, doesn't it? If it's a twin flame, maybe. God, they're just nasty relationships. Okay, so close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you're currently in. So I feel like, you know, it's important to raise our vibe by doing stuff like that. Let's see what else. Friendship. Nurture the bond of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve. Yeah, I mean, seriously, do you ever think about that? Like, think about somebody that you really, like a friend that you just cherish. You know, you cherish them. I have a friend in mind. She's from my hometown, and I'd rather die than hurt her feelings. You know what I mean? I'd rather eat glass than say something that hurt her. I just care about her. I don't have any expectations of her ever. And I think that is my sort of my opinion on what friendship, real friendship with unconditional love is. Is like a friendship with her, my friendship with her. Like, it doesn't matter what she would ever do. She could never let me down to the point where I wouldn't talk to her. I love her. There's nothing she would ever do. She wouldn't hurt me either. So I kind of feel like if we could look at our love prospects, and especially if this is a twin flame, you know, like these are difficult relationships, and if we could hold them in that kind of regard, like what I was saying about my friend, and I'd rather eat glass than hurt her, you know. Are we lovers? No, she's married. We've been best friends for a long time. I just would never hurt her. I just love her too much. And she could never do anything to hurt me. She never would. So I feel like sometimes if we could treat our love interest in kind of the same manner, or else get there. Like, you know, actually pour out our heart, get to know each other, you know. And then when that happens, you start respecting each other. You start caring about how they feel. Anyway, I don't know who I'm talking to, but I hope that helps you and makes sense. You know, like to try and build a solid foundation of friendship with your lover is probably about the best thing a person could do. 2750. Okay, Sagittarius. 2750, and this is for brand spanking new love. Let's see what's going on. Tell me about the person coming in. This is a soul friend. Could be a Scorpio. I think they might be sending a message soon. What else? Oh, somebody might have went through a heartbreak recently. Okay, show me what's happening with brand new love. Yeah, you're manifesting it here. Could be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo. I feel like you have to make a choice, but your heart is broken. I do see like a lot of spiritual activity, you know, like wand energy here, talking about magic, talking about passion, talking about new ideas, talking about that. Okay, so I think you're manifesting a love offer, and what you want is true love, right? I feel like there's someone coming. It's a new offer of love, really. You've got Knight of Cups and the King of Cups. Possibly an offer to collaborate with somebody here about some kind of new idea or something. Like this, what it looks like to me, like just sitting here looking at the pictures, is it's like you're working on something. Like, I don't know if it's like artwork. It could be anything, okay? Anything that you're doing with your time, you know? I mean, we all have these little beautiful gifts that we work on that are passion projects. And I feel like somehow, some way, someone is offering to, like, I don't know, maybe they want you to join them to open up a business, or maybe they want to financially support your effort. Maybe they believe in it so much that they're just like, you know what do you want? I would love to invest in you. So I feel like you're confused, or I don't know. I'm going to clarify these weird cards that are here. Like the Nine of Swords. What are you realizing? Nines are about realization. Swords are, when they're with 9 of them, it's about a nightmare. It's about being up all night. It's about, you know, not knowing, right? 9 of Swords is clarified by wish fulfillment, memories from the past, and karma. Okay. So this 9 is really talking about something you can't stop thinking about. I'll bet you $20. It's the 3 of Swords. What's the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius spirit? What's the 3 of Swords for Sagittarius? It's self-limiting beliefs, I think. You're guarded. You're vulnerable. Dang. So I feel like the moving ahead or making the decision is hard because you're feeling like you don't want to let anything or anyone in right there, you know, and it's a fear. Tell me about the 2 of Swords. Tell me the story of the 2 of Swords here. This is like, could be about a choice, like, you know, maybe you're, because there are 2 people here. There's a king and a knight. So maybe there's 2 people and you don't know which one is going to give you the solid, which one is going to be solid, right? I feel like one of them is a reunion. It's someone from the past. It's someone you feel comfortable with. It's someone you've been separated with. That's why you're crying. So what you're manifesting is new love, and you're getting it. And you're getting an old one too, I feel like. Tell me about the Ace of Wands. What's the Ace of Wands coming in? Oh, that's so many. Ace of Wands for Sag. Okay, these are the ones that I flipped over. Ace of Wands is a new beginning in love. It's another ace. It's talking about this brand new beginning. And you're closed off and resistant. You're not ready, are you? So that cycle's completing. This guarded shit. How's it going to complete? How is this completing? Because you're going to forgive someone. You're going to apologize, or you're going to forgive someone, and then here comes the opportunities. You see, I mean, you kind of have to let go of these old icky feelings, whether it's a person coming back or it's a person that's brand new. You can't hang on to the old. Tell me who the King of Cups is. Who's this King of Cups? It's someone from the past that caused suffering. It's someone you had a commitment with, you know? And it put you, yeah, I don't know, there was some kind of deception is what it's saying. And that's what you need to surrender. That's what you need to release, is this old person. And here's the thing. Like, I just had another reading like this, and I don't know who it was, but it's almost like this could, I'm asking about new love, but old love is the majority. Like, just like this is stopping you from new love. And what I'm feeling is this old person could be the one coming back because of all the transformation cards and the integration card, right? And all of the former memories. It's like something that you're trying to make right. Could be dealing with a Libra. I'm just looking right now. That could be. Well, tell me what the Three of Pentacles is all about. Like, what's happening with this? It's like, I'm confused about the Three of Pentacles. All right, so the offer, the Three of Pentacles is an offer. It's an offer. It's a stable offer of commitment. I do think it's about someone from the past, Sag. I really do. I think it's somebody that transformed. Tell me about this Knight of Cups. So this could be like a message coming in, or like, hey, you want to go on a date? Yeah, it's the person from the past. They want to come in and make things good. I think they've been watching you. What are you seeing? They're watching you ascend. They're watching your whole higher self get activated. I don't know how they're doing it, where they live across the street. Okay, so let's, so maybe it's somebody you don't know, but they're watching you. Are you in the public eye, Sag? I feel like it's someone from behind, from the past. So Spirit is saying, like, release your ex and anything that you felt that wasn't being given back in fair value. Like, if you feel like somebody didn't love you back, you gotta let that go. You can't make someone love you, Sag. I feel like Spirit is trying to ask you to get playful. Do stuff that you did when you were young. And then I think that's going to change things. It might help you surrender. It might help this thing turn. But it's like free yourself. Free yourself. And then out comes reconciliation. So I kind of feel like you have to let go of all this negative energy. And then whether this is a new person or someone from your past, they're coming back. There is a reconciliation. That's why I think it's from someone from your past. But you have to do all that work first. You know what I mean? If you want this to be successful, you kind of have to take care of all the old stuff. Let me grab some, let me grab a couple of messages for you. All right. Yeah, I feel like your throat chakra has been blocked. Like, I don't think, wow, you have a big awakening coming. A big one. And then the 4. So here's the key about healing, finding this joy and stability within yourself. It's about offering love everywhere you go, because every time you do it heals you a little bit. You know what I mean? There's this broken heart here. You know, and I mean, think about how nice it is. Like, you're feeling like your lowest day, and someone comes up and tells you, I don't know, something nice. You look pretty today, or you made my day with your smile, like whatever. Like, you know, just doing that is healing, like both of you. And then that's what brings you back to this peaceful place. I feel like you guys are going through awakenings, big ones. And I feel like you could be being called to speak your truth about something, maybe even about this relationship, you know, a crown chakra opening moment. And then there's a healing coming for you. The healing is coming. It's a heart healing. So I feel like you have to let go of something, some kind of idea or some kind of like person from the past. Man, I need to say the thing different, huh? Like when I ask Spirit, I need to say, I did it before, like somebody who's not attached to someone else. I need to read for those people, because these past relationships keep coming up. I think I need to be more specific, don't you? Okay, so that is what I have for Sagittarius for today. Thank you guys for coming, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. It does help my algorithms, so I really do appreciate your help in that. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll probably be back to do another one in a little bit. Have a great day. Bye.